Easy content creation, streamlining the process, managing your team, and staying on brand. If that's something you are longing to do in your business, you are perfect here today because that's what we are talking about. If you're new to my channel, I'm Yvonne Heimann. I am the business efficiency consultant behind Ask Evie, and I show digital entrepreneurs how they can streamline, automate, and simplify their business. So if that's you, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get right into it. When creating content, and especially when working with a team, there's so many different steps that need to be thought of that are happening every month. And if you've been around, you know how much I talk about not having a plan and how much time that costs you. If you haven't heard it yet, if you do not have a plan to your work, you're pretty much work, day, week, month, whatever. If you are not planning out and you are not having your workflows laid out, you are wasting 75% of your time. Imagine what you can do with that time. Actually have your coffee and drink it warm rather than cold. Wouldn't that be nice? That's why I want to talk today about the content creation and workflow process for social media manager and their team. First thing, we already talked in the last video about client onboarding and that we're using Dubsado over there. Now I want to go back to that and tell you, you also can use that monthly in your content creation process. Build a form over in Dubsado that goes out after every time your client pays their monthly invoice, which by the way should be an automatically recurring invoice. If you're not doing Facebook ads, there is no need to do those invoices manually. So after your recurring invoice is automatically going out, that becomes a trigger in Dubsado for a form to go out and say, hey, by the way, we are getting ready to put your content together for the next month. What is new? What are some events that are coming up? Is there something you want us to talk about? Is there something you want us to focus on? Is there anything special happening? And that can happen all automatically. That is the first step. Now the second step, you know I love ClickUp. You should already have your workflow ready to go in ClickUp. Content creation, content repurposing, who in the team is doing what, all of that is handled in ClickUp. And we have a video right here for you where I'm already talking about how we internally handle that content creation process. The second tool that goes along with that process is Airtable. So what we do, we like to bulk upload our posts, and with the scheduling that comes in just a second. With that, I don't want to have to copy and paste and import and export every single post by itself. I want to be able to just download an Excel spreadsheet and bulk upload that to my scheduler. Now what you're going to see in that video, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out and then come right back, is that we set up this workflow for the team in ClickUp with all the subtasks, assigning those, and then we embed the Airtable right in that same client folder. Makes it easy, makes it simple. All of the assets are right there. The team knows exactly what they need to do, and it's right there. It's like no 5,000 tabs. You don't need another tool just to get a handle of all of the tabs you need to create your content. And the team knows exactly what's going on. They know the due dates. It's all right there. Nice and simple. Now, before we go into the actual scheduling process and the content creation and the image side of things, are you ready to streamline your social media agency? If so, comment below and type in, I'm ready to streamline my agency. Now that we've taken care of the actual task management and tools and all of those team management and all of those things, how do you make sure that the posts stay on task, that the imagery is right, and that the stuff goes out when it's supposed to be going out? This is where 3 other of my favorite tools are coming in. Let's start with graphic design. We all know we should be on brand with the right colors and the right font and the right imagery and all of those things. Everybody is talking about branding now. What we have found makes our life really, really easy is using Easel. Easel allows you to set up your brand with all of the hex colors in there, with all of the fonts, and set up templates. Now, when you're working with another team member or maybe a VA, you can lock down certain layers. So what does that mean? That means you can take one of Easel's templates, customize that for the client and use that, or you build your own template. Now, once that is done and it's your folder and it's ready in your brand template folder and all of that is set up, you can take those, lock certain layers, which means you can hire a fairly affordable VA in the Philippines or overseas somewhere to just run with that template, make changes, and be sure that they only can change the things that they need to change. And you are staying on brand. Saves you a whole bunch of money. I love graphics designers and they are perfect to build you those templates. But on an everyday, we need so many graphics that oftentimes it's not economical to keep doing that with a graphics designer. So hire your graphics designer, get those templates ready, set them all up in Easel, and then find a VA or maybe a student or somebody on a lower budget that can change those, because Easel allows you to lock those layers. Now, the next thing is Wave Video. We use Wave Video internally to take a lot of those graphics, also take them as a background in Wave, and then overlay them with waves too, with audio waves and those kind of things, to make podcasts into a video post. Or you grab some of your video snippets and make them into videos. You make them graphics, movable. There is so many templates in there. That is our video aspect of things, to really pull out from big posts and make smaller little posts to promote your content. And now we come to one of the biggest time savers. If you've been around, I've said that a lot in this video. AgoUphold is the scheduler of my choice for social media manager and agencies. Now, why? As I mentioned right in the beginning of the video, we build our content out in Airtable. And the reason for that is I can download that file and upload it into AgoUphold and bulk schedule the whole month, rather than one post at a time and up there and making sure the links are working fine and the preview is working fine and the images are attached and all of those things. Not happening. We bulk upload to AgoUphold. I review everything, then we send that off to the client. Really simple. They just need to click a button, look at the post, send changes over or approve it, and it goes onto the schedule. And then on month's end, we just go in and run the report so the client sees the results of our work. So simple. And we've talked about this in this video right up here. Make sure to check it out, how simple all of this is. Now, to just sum all of this up and give you a short rundown of all of the things we do every single month with our social media clients. They get a form on Dubsado asking them what's new, what should we talk about, are there any events coming up? We have the workflow, the processes, and the Airtable embed with the content right in ClickUp. We use Easel for the graphic design and making sure everything stays on brand. We use Wave Video to put together the video content and the moving images for our clients. And we schedule, approve, and report about all of that in AgoUphold. And there you have our full-on monthly process for social media clients. And it can be that simple. It really cuts down on so much time and so many questions and so many confusions that can happen when that much people and tasks are involved. So let me know below, what's your monthly process? Do you have a monthly process yet? And are you planning on implementing our monthly process? Comment below, let me know. I want to hear. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. That way I know you would like to see more of this content coming up. So stay tuned for next week's video when we dive closer into social media management client processes. That's a mouthful. I'll see you there.